Doom, bow, 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 bow. Hello, and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live. Today we're doing live game coding, which is part of GameHammer Live and a lot of fun. So I am Zoe Clark-Robinson, your hostess with the mostess, and at the moment we're working on a JRPG. I'll show you that in a moment because I think you'll like it. So I've gone for a different setup today compared to what we normally do. We'll see how it works. It may work, it may not. So let's see who's in the chat at the moment. It is Sir Patrick Furlong and Melody the cat. Meow, 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 meow. And yeah, we'll see who else turns up. And the idea is we're trying to create as good an RPG as we can. And that's just how it is. But the main focus is on learning how to do it, making sure that people can see that it's not as difficult as they might think, and things like that. It's just a basic introduction. I know a few people every now and again pop into the chat and go, blah, 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 blah. You're not coding it by literally carving ones and zeros into the rock. Therefore it's not coding and things like that. I think, no, we're showing that with modern tools, anyone can do this. And that's the point. We're trying to democratize the idea of creating art. So, hi Space Chicken, how you doing? The mighty Space Chicken is here. Ha! Hello. Oh, my arms are I've been working out for the last few days, and oh, I'm starting to feel my age. It's just one of those things. So, let's do this. Let's move over. Bop, bop, and ba. Here we are. This is how we're going to try and do this from now on, and we'll see if it works. The idea is that we're trying our best. So I'm just going to close down everything that is external to my video capture system and see if that helps things. It looks a little bit slow and a little bit jerky to me, but we'll see how this goes. Right, so we're at the Barmaids Guild at the moment. And there is something of a delay on my mouse because I am using an HD capture system to see what's going on here. And I'm not entirely convinced it's going to work. But we'll see how it goes. Hi JL Railways. Hi JL Railways. How you doing? How are we? How am I and Jenny? Jen's doing good. I'm not doing too bad. Like I was saying a few minutes ago, I'm starting to feel my age. Just put it that way. I look smooth enough. So it's coming through smooth. It seems a little choppy at times. That's the problem. And I'm pretty sure the mouse is on a delay. So if I move... Yeah. It's like half a second delay. This may be a problem. So I'm going to turn a second screen on. I've got a screen just next to me. That if I bring up a different channel, if I do this, you can see it here. Hello. This is the second screen, and at the moment it's blurry as hell because I haven't reset the system since I turned it all on. So let me just do that. It should come up to... No, it's just not going to do it. No signal at all. Oh, great. There we go. Try that. See if that restarts. There we are. So now I've got a clearer look. It's low res. I can kind of see what it says. So it's a possibility that this will work. I'm not guaranteeing that it will, however. So let me just do my controls and bring this back up on the main screen. It's our age, Covered Monkey. We're getting old and we're both falling apart. Speak for yourself. I plan to live as long as until the singularity, so I can upload my brain into a robotic body and live forever as an annoying metal git. I'm going to be the one who sat on a burning cinder of Earth 5 billion years in the future going, I remember when all this was just fields. And then everyone else will go, no you don't, you had a hard drive crash 2 weeks ago and now you don't remember anything. Oh, so we're going to go on how this goes. Glad you're both okay. Fantastic. Hello Retro Rambles, how you doing? I hope you're having a great night. So here's the thing. I've got this system here, and we're in the middle of trying to work out... Oh, that is so much better. I can actually see the way the mouse moves on here. Then I can get into all the information. And here we are. There is nothing in Angela the Chief Barmaid in terms of code. Nothing at all. But, well, I'm not suffering from arthritis and a bad heart. Do not try to play disability top trumps with me. You will fail. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the limit. This is how it is at the moment. I have a knee here that had a rock embedded in it when I was about 10, maybe 11. Since then, I have had arthritis in it. Yes, since I was 10 or 11, I've had arthritis in that knee. No joint in this finger because of an attack when I was 9, and as a result, I have no movement in that finger. I had to stop playing guitar. I also have, because of that, arthritis in that hand, and then it spread to this hand. I have a heart murmur. My heart does not beat properly. I've had that since I was born. My lower back is damaged. My middle back is damaged. The ribs, when I broke them, didn't heal properly. Tumour in my side, just there, where I'm holding now. There may be something wrong with the spleen. My liver is pre-cirrhosis, not because I drank, but because I have lupus. Kidneys also a little bit iffy, thanks to lupus. My other knee is starting to go because I was a long distance, not a long distance, what am I talking about? Because I was a short distance sprinter and trained to be an Olympian. So they've broken. I have damage in one heel because I broke it on a political campaign and couldn't stop campaigning because if I did, I would absolutely lose. I ended up losing anyway, so I probably should have. And as a result, it didn't heal properly, and now it hurts every day. I have a genetically caused autoimmune disorder, which is killing me. Because it can't tell the difference between what is and is not a virus. There is damage to my neck, so I'm in constant pain. And as for heart attacks, we're not sure. I did, however, have pulmonary embolism. Yeah. It felt like someone had cracked open my chest. It was awful. So, yeah, you cannot beat me on disability. I am absolutely fucked. But aside from that, I'm fine. But aside from that, I'm fine. And here's the thing. You can dwell on what's wrong. You can absolutely dwell on what's wrong, if you want. Or you can do what I do. And look at it from the point of view of, well, it hasn't killed me yet, which means I am stronger than it. And I will continue to just enjoy life, because screw it. We all go at some point, and I intend to take as much time as possible to do it. Nothing's getting rid of me without a fight. The only thing that's going to kill me is me, and that's because of lupus. Okay, top trumps. As of this post, you have suffered 108 broken, but what the hell, Space? Something tells me that Space Chicken is a superhero. And he's actually out fighting crime every single night. And that's why he's got so many broken bones. 108 broken bones. Traumatic brain injury. Suffered ruptured spleen. Reconstructed right hip. Ankle and left knee. Suffered bone marrow poisoning. You're freaking indestructible. Yeah, that's it exactly. All of that and you're still here. Well done, man. Well done. Like, yeah, full on. Today's beverage of choice is, I have no idea. I'm drinking it, I haven't even read the bottle. It could be the... It could be yesterday's sewer water in bottle format, for all I know. No, it's Pepsi Max, so I'm okay. So, yeah, we've got nothing in the code for this woman here. Whew. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a couple of ibuprofen on the grounds that my neck is killing me again. I'm not, however, going to take the tiny bit of metal foil that came off the packet. Because I don't want to get accidentally electrocuted when it touches my fillings. Ugh. Ugh, there. So, oh yeah, my teeth falling apart because I used to do a contact sport of live action role playing, and tell you what, guys, being hit in the face with a sword frickin' hurts. So let's do this. We're on a Windows system here, so it's coming through onto my Mac, and as you can see, it's a little bit. Well, actually, you can't see it. You just think the mouse is moving normally because it kind of is from your point of view. It's just on a half-second delay. Right, so it's over on the left-hand side of the screen at the moment. I'm going to move it to the right now. There, and there you are. It's that tiny bit behind. It's workable. We can work on this. So the idea here is that we've got to talk to Angela. So I'm going to edit this one first because she's the granny that we were talking to when we first came in. And just pour myself another drink because the ibuprofen is stuck in my throat. Today's beverage of choice: canned American Head #1. What? Canned American Head? What the hell is that? A canned American Head? You've got some dude, some American dude's head in a can? What's going on? Right, let's do this. We need to talk to someone. Okay. Right. Nom, I'm interested in swapping jobs. Can I join the Barmaids Guild? That's what we're asking this old lady. And she says, I have to talk to Francesca. She's our new members and orientation officer. She's off sick, though, so you have to wait for her to come back another day. Right. So, we can't join, apparently. But, we need a writ. That's what we're actually here for. We're not here to join, we're here for a writ. Now, we have to talk to Angela to get a writ. She likes to feel important, so we've got to go and talk to Angela. And that's what we're doing at the moment. Oh, canned American Headache, Budweiser. Budweiser's weird. I like it. It's not a bad beer. I don't drink it because, you know, liver issues. I don't drink. But I remember it was a decent taste. However, the Czech version, the original Czech version, still available now, weirdly. Budweiser Budvar. That is delicious, that one. You try that, and it kind of knocks you out. It's very strong. It's potent. It's not a high alcohol volume, but it's potent. I kind of like it. So we've got to try anyway. We've got to talk to Angela here about getting a writ. So let's open this up. Edit. So here's what we need to do. I'm going to move this over so that we can all see it on screen. There we go. Oh, Quantum Leap. Why do I do that and then try and talk? Like, oh, it's not going to work, is it? the on Paramount Plus, excuse me, there is the new version of Quantum Leap, which follows on from the original with a new guy trying to find the old guy, which I think is really nice. At the end of Quantum Leap, the original is like Dr. Sam Beckett never returned home. Now this guy's going to try and find him, and all of that, and it's about all of his shenanigans. It's actually turned out to be incredibly good. That new Quantum Leap, I'm still in the middle of season 1. I don't know how it ends or how it breaks down if it does, but it's actually really damn good. So let's do this. We need to do this. Angela, Chief Barney, new event. No. Delete event page. We don't need that. New event? No, we don't need new event. What we need to do is, it's been a while since I did this. Right click and add new thing. So, we need to do some text, like show text. And I have no idea who she is in terms of people. No, she's red-headed. So she... I have no idea which one of these she is. Is that her? I think that's her. Can't be. She's... Is it? Let's cancel this and work out what picture we've used for her. Cancel, cancel. Discard changes to this event? Yes. Go into there, and who is this? People 3. Okay. How far along am I with this game? Fairly far these days. We're getting there. We're doing the main plot, and then we're going to fill in with a load of side plots and all of that. How do I watch it? I've got Paramount Plus added to Amazon Prime. That's how I do it. And it's on Paramount Plus. I don't know if it's on random TV, and I don't know whether it's on DVD yet. If it is, I'll be buying it because it's that good. I want to see it again later. Right, so People 3. Oh my goodness! We have picked for Angela the Chief Barmaid, from what I can tell, this person. Because look, the colouring and the hair matches. Where's his moustache? We've got to change this because that just doesn't work for what we're trying to do. It really doesn't work for what we're trying to do. Oh my goodness. Now, normally I would say that's hilarious, but it's not what I'm going for this part of the story. So we need someone that seems more in line with it. So we're going to go for this one instead. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And she's a bit haughty. You give it a watch. Excellent. It's actually really pretty damn good. So all I'm going to say is, yes, can I help you? Because she's that kind of person. So let's do that. Okay. Now we need to change. We can get it on DVD or Blu-ray. Oh, excellent. In that case, I'll be picking that up. So, you see, yeah, it's that guy. We've picked a dude to be Angela the head barmaid, and I'm not sure that kind of works. So we're going to go for... Where is she? There she is. We're going to go for this one instead. So, so we need now, yes, can I help you? And we're going to show choices. How much is Paramount? About £7 a month. So buying the DVD, if you're going to watch it, is actually a lot better value. So, what is this place? Who are you? Can I join the guild? And I need a writ. Nothing for me now. Or, actually, just... no, thanks. Let's just say that. Can I help you? No. I think that would actually work. You don't have a disc player or anything anymore. Oh, wow. Huh. How'd you get by? I really couldn't do that. 5 is the choice we need. So there we go. And okay. What does CM mean? Cupboard monkey. I don't know why I did the horn there, but you know, these things happen. What is this place? Show text. Cancel. You not have one for it? Oh my goodness. Oh, but also, hi Griffey, how you doing? Right, let's do this. We're gonna have to bring in this woman. You don't buy disc-based media anymore. My goodness. Do you get all your films in pill form? I don't know why I said that. Right, let's do this. If you don't know where you are, I might recommend not just wandering into buildings and questioning the people inside. it seems like it would lead to more trouble than it's worth. It would only lead to trouble. Let's put that instead. Only lead to trouble. You had all your discs and stuff stolen years ago, never brought to... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Right. What does cupboard monkey mean? Okay, see the room I'm in here with the door here. This is my office. But... Oh, I should not have done that. I've got loads of cardboard behind the door. I'm storing cardboard and stuff for basically building materials for when I'm going to be building a game board for Wargaming. So I've got it stored behind the door at the moment because I don't usually close the door, and then I went and closed the door. So Quantum Leap was awesome. Yeah, the original's great, and so's the new one, funnily enough. So in here, this is where the Monday Club with Jenny Kirk used to be. Jen and Les would sit in here, and they would do their thing. And occasionally I would pop in via this door, which is here, and offer them drinks and stuff. But because of the way the door opens, it looks like I'm coming in from a cupboard. Because there's actually, if I turn this, a shelf and a wall here. So this is this bit where this monitor's on is a wall. So it looks like the door is into a wall, which would make it look like a cupboard. And that used to be visible on the old Monday Club streams. So I got the reputation of being like their butler, the Wilson the butler. And someone mentioned that I was a bit of a cheeky monkey, so I became the cheeky monkey that was coming out of the cupboard as a monkey butler, and then it turned into cupboard monkey, and that was it. That was my nickname from there on in the lore of the Monday Club. So that's just how it is. Why would anyone want a monkey butler? Monkeys throw poo at people. Oh dear. So yeah, plenty of sources for online film and TV shows. Never found a need to replace them. I don't like streaming. I like the convenience of streaming. It's really convenient. I'll grant you that. I stream stuff all day, in fact, because I'm working in here. I've got screens here and all other stuff. So I've got screens everywhere, and I'm always watching stuff. YouTube, Amazon Prime, stuff like that. So I do like the convenience of stream, but I don't like the impermanence, because things just disappear off streaming whenever the company that's got it doesn't want it anymore, or can't justify renewing the license and things like that, which happens a fair amount. Or in Paramount's case, they just decide to remove Star Trek for a bit from the home of Star Trek. Which always annoys me. It's like, Paramount, dude, give me my frickin' Star Trek. There's one episode of Voyager, Equinox Part 2. You can't stream that on Paramount Plus. That one episode, you can't stream it. On Paramount Plus, the home of Star Trek, it does not have all of Star Trek. It's ridiculous. You have trilobytes of films. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could do that. Although, having said that, I will be downloading once I get round to it. Once I finish sorting things out, because I worked out the other day the amount of outlay we've done for GameHammer and Wargaming so far is coming up to 300 quid in tools, equipment, and everything else for the new channels. So once I've sorted my finances out after paying off all of that, I might consider getting Foundation from Amazon Prime. Not Amazon Prime, from Apple. Oh, you and Wingman have been watching the new season of Star Trek Prodigy. I've heard that it's good, but I hate Star Trek Prodigy. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I don't hate Star Trek Prodigy. I hate Dow, the purple guy. He's a prick. He reminds me of every ignorant, cocky twat that I went to school with. And I hate him. And I know this is a me thing because, well, it just is. Because, let's put it this way. I grew up with a lot of cocky dickheads who used being an obnoxious git as a cover for the fact that they were insecure. I understand that now, but back then I just hated them for being so cocky and also never having the skills to back up what they were saying they could do. So I hate Dal because he reminds me of all the awful people that I went to school with. So I can't watch Prodigy. I just can't do it. It's like it feels so much like I want to just writhe my skin off rather than listen to that git any longer. But I'm glad that people are having fun with the show, because here's the thing. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I'm going to say other people shouldn't like it, because that's just wrong. Cocky, not cockney. Yeah, cocky. Like in, what's it? Scott Pilgrim. You cocky cock. I just love that line. Season 2's a massive improvement. Excellent. But yeah, just because I don't like it doesn't mean other people shouldn't enjoy it. So I'm glad that those who do enjoy it got a second season, because Paramount did you guys dirty by getting rid of it. Just removing it. Another thing that Paramount does, which is what streaming's like. You can't have things forever because these buggers won't let you have it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, shall we get on? Shall we get on? Right. Here endeth the rant. Oh my goodness, my knee is killing me today. I think the world's changing a bit now, because the weather, the world is always changing. That's the nature of time. We've gone half an hour. I've written 1, 2. I've written 3 pieces of code in half an hour. My goodness, I'm a real programmer. Right, let's do this. So, if you don't know where you are, I might recommend not just wandering into buildings and questioning the people inside. It seems like it would only lead to trouble. Let's do this. Show text. We're going to have Captain Bumface say the next line. Where is he? Bumface? There he is. Oh, don't worry about that. Trouble is my middle name. Then we're going to have a response, a call and response for the joke. So you're going to see me looking back and forward on these so that I can get fine control for the mouse and then come back to the main screen. Is that so? Okay, and then the next line. Show text. No, not really. It's Jeffrey. Where is he? There you are. I used to go to school with a guy called Jeffrey. He was my best friend for years. And then we just parted ways. I don't think he went to sixth form. That's probably why, yeah. We have a Prime sale. Oh, don't get me started on Prime frickin' sale. I can't afford the Prime sale. I spent 300 quid setting up 2 new channels. The only thing I can afford is bread and water. And that's only maybe... Yes, okay. I didn't actually need to know that. Oh, there we are. You're primed out at the moment. Now I've got my in-car fridge freezer. Nice. I could use one of them. I'd leave the door open on hot days. I'd break it so quick. 2 new channels. Oh, have you not heard of the new channels, Martin? Right. 2 new channels coming. They're coming in the next 2 months. One's coming 1 month, one's coming the next. Board Game Hammer, which is only going to cover board games and the computerized versions of board games. And that's going to be a lot of fun. It's very laid back, and it has me playing around with board games and playing them against little toys and things like that. Toys that have personalities. It's all going to be very funny, very silly, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's Board Game Hammer. The other one is Wargaming Hammer. And both of these are linked from the main channel. If you go to the main channel page, they should show you links to both. I hope. So yeah, the second one is Wargaming Hammer. Now this is about war games, stuff like Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, possibly. The Warhammer spin-off skirmish games like Kill Team and Underworlds, stuff like that. Risk, Medieval Total War, things like that. All that kind of game. Anything to do with war games, skirmishes, including, and this is one of the things that I picked up, which is part of the cost to set up, this, Airfix Battles, which lets you play a war game based on all the stuff that's here. And I'm going to talk about this in a little bit because it's really cool. It's got the full list of how to do it, all your infantry stats and all that. It's got the dice, it's got the scenarios and all sorts, all the rules. Really nice setup, really nice game. But here's the twist. Here's the one that really does do the twist. The pieces are card. So we've got a tank here, or a jeep, things like that. Wonderful stuff. Great stuff. You've got your little troops. That's an explosion. But when he's not exploded, he's a German infantry. But here's the kicker. And this is the real fun bit, which really sold this off for me and made me want to do this as part of the stuff. If you have an Airfix kit and you've built it, you can use that in place of these little tokens, little guys. So instead of that tank, I'm going to go and get what we've got. I'll go and grab it now and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right. Airfix sells a range of little toy soldiers and models of military stuff like Spitfires. They've always got a bloody Spitfire. But they sell the toy soldiers. That's what they come as. Standard plastic things. But they paint up really nicely. So there's a painted British soldier. Another one in a different style. And tanks. You can use these in Airfix Battles. In place of the little tokens, you can just put a proper actual tank. Which is so cool. Seems like today's stream should be renamed Live Game Coding that discusses anything but live game coding. To be honest with you, Patrick, I'm kind of going that route. Because one of the things I've noticed with a lot of YouTubers and a lot of YouTube stream watchers is, yeah, they're here for the main thing that we're doing, and we will get to that. But they're also here for the conversation and the chat and the camaraderie. And I've found that because I am one of those people that hyper-focuses on what I've said I'm going to do, I haven't been doing that as much as I probably should. So this is the type of thing that I'm going to be doing. We've got tanks and Tommies on tanks. Oh, and I got myself scanned as a 3D print. So there is me filming. This is double O gauge for locomotive modelling. And how is that? How cool is that? That is actually me. And it's the reason that why I've been starting to work out. Because I am incredibly fat in this. And to be honest with you, seeing myself in plastic form as a big fat git was the impetus I didn't know I needed to start losing weight and getting back in shape. But yeah, you can do all of this, and that's going to go into the game and stuff like that. I'm going to get a few more. Martin Vegas says it's a Sherman tank. It's not. This is it's a British tank. It's a Cromwell Mark IV from World War II. However, it's the wrong set of variants because you're not supposed to put every single variant on it. I should not have added to this the cowcatcher at the front, the grill. That's going to move all the dirt out the way, and the heightened exhaust pipe. You do one or the other. I did both. Kind of works, but I'm really liking it. I'm going to put some weathering on it so that it has a little bit of rust. They mostly wouldn't have rust, but in wartime, you know, these things will happen. Will you and Jenny use your 3D printed figures of yourselves in your tabletop wargaming? No, they're going on Jen's thingamajig. We a yard upstairs. She's going to be doing something, and I'm going to be filming her, which is why I got myself modelled over my my camera. So yeah, they're all going on there. I've even got myself some dice holders for you know, they call it like a dice box or a dice tray for when you roll the dice and they land, so that we can film properly and everything will work out nicely. It's really nice. So yeah, I spent a fair amount of money setting these channels up. I hope it works. Yeah, you love having this chat. It's a joke. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's usually part of the issue of a text-based medium as well, of course. You can't always tell if people are joking or not. But I always try to take it from the best possible interpretation. Oh, my knee is killing me. I'm here for the shits and giggles, to be fair, while I play on my Switch. Yeah, it's exactly what this is for. That's exactly it. We have the camaraderie, but it's like, I've heard it called second monitor content. If people are doing stuff on their primary monitor, they've got like a YouTube stream on the second monitor, that kind of thing. And I'm perfectly fine with that. That works out nicely from all of our points of view. Wow, it's getting warm in here. It's only 13 degrees. Alexa, what's the humidity?
At the moment, the humidity is 81%.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Anytime.
81% humidity, guys. No wonder I'm struggling. Whoa. How's the computer? Yeah, computer's getting warm. Right. Let's target the computer with the fan for a little bit. And leave it there. And I will try and keep my hair out of my face so that we can keep going. Right, let's do this. Were you and Jen? We've already mentioned that. I have a middle name named after a World War II tank by my granddad, and when I was born, he was a motorcycle messenger through the Desert War in Italy, Sicily, and Holland. My goodness! Wow. Italy, Sicily, then Holland. So he's coming down and then going up. That's a long route. My goodness. Never been to Sicily, but I did love Italy. I have been to Holland. Holland's cool. Right. Yes, okay. I didn't actually need to know that. She says, what is it you actually want? So she's not as pleasant as the other people because she's a bit haughty. Right. So we now need to jump and add a label up here. New. Yeah. Label. Angela. Menu. He was parachuted into Holland. Well, that's one way to see it. I saw Holland from the air when I was coming back from Italy, and my goodness, it was a shock. Like, I was sitting there playing on my Switch on the way back, as you do, and all I could feel was Jen moving forward and back in a chair. And I was like, Jen, what's wrong? What are you looking at? Whoa! And there's just Holland out the window. It was amazing to see. Seriously. It was brilliant. So there, we've added the Angela menu. So what is it you actually want? And then we go to here. And now we do new. And jump to label Angela menu. So we'll jump back to the menu at the top. There we go. You made me a Batman villain. Well, yeah, that was part of the fun, wasn't it? We're all villains in Batman's game, so we all get there. Like, you can either be a superhero or a villain, and Batman only works with a select few, so we're going to be villains, and you get to fight Batman. How cool is that? Right, who are you? Let's put that in. And it's show text. I could ask you the same thing. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm coughing and spluttering. There's a lot of dust in the air at the moment. Saw Holland on my way to Germany, on my way to China. My goodness. He hunted war criminals in Section 13 Commando Unit. Wow. Wow. You know, if I had a hat on, hats off to him. That is, in fact, hats off to him. There you go. That is my famed travelling hat. I love that hat. It's amazing. I could ask you the same thing, to which we're going to then add in Captain Bumface. Oh, I do apologise. I'm Captain Cornelius Bumface, generic adventurer man at your service. Right. So, she's not going to be happy with him just popping in and talking to her because she's a bit of a git. Well, hello there, Captain Bumface. As for service, I am afraid we don't have any work for your sort right now. Sorry. There we go. I keep pressing the comma instead of the full stop. I'm terrible at this. My program not good. I keyboard bad. Yes. And then cancel. Because we have an issue now. We have an issue. Because I've just realised that Can I Join the Guild should not be part of this. Because we haven't established a certain thing yet. So edit this. Angela menu 1. We need this to be 1 menu. Okay. We need something in front of that. New. A condition. Conditional branch. So we need to go to need to check at Barmaid's Guild. That's the one. That is what we're doing there, isn't it? Need to check a Barmaid's Guild. Yes, because if we're not on the thing for the writ, then we don't need that. If that switch is on, then everything we've just done. Else, we go to the other thing. So we need to take all of this and cut all of it. Cut that. Then we go to here. Paste that back in. Otherwise it's not going to work. So now we get to fill in the next part of this. Show text. And then she's going to ask, so what are we actually here for? Then what are you here for? And then we jump to this. We're going to jump to a label here, new, and call that label. Not common event, cancel, cancel, cancel. Label, label, label. That's the one we want. Need a writ. Not says need a write, not need a writ. So we're gonna do this, and then that way we can just jump straight to need a writ instead of coming for everything else. And new. And actually now the two conversations will flow together. Need a writ. So we can go straight into I need a writ, or we can go around the houses and ask who she is, and then it'll flow from one thing to the other. So let's finish this off. And then we can go back to can I join the guild and no and blah blah blah. So we're getting there. Show text. Right, Bumface is going to speak first in this one. Bumface, there he is. I'm here on a mission of love. A barmaid has told me she can't propose. She can't accept a proposal if her potential suitor has not had a drink yet he cannot drink. And how does he stay hydrated? I don't think it was right the Americans wouldn't let us have any any Reich tech or scientists. Here's the thing, Patrick. We were the largest and most powerful empire on the planet. If we'd wanted them, we could have had them. The thing is, we didn't. We asked, but didn't really need them. Let's face it. We were going to get all the tech from the Yanks anyway. So, yeah, make a show of it, make a play of it, because that way they feel like they're large and in charge and all of that. But just get the tech anyway. Besides, we already had what we needed. We had Enigma and computing technology and stuff like that. We knew what was going up. And how does he stay hydrated? This one's Bumface. I assume the no drinking rule only applies to alcohol. Why? What did you think he might be? A vampire. To be fair, we never shared radar tech until we had to. Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone kept their secret stuff to themselves. Can't be too careful in this day and age. Fair enough. Anyway, we were all wondering if we could get a writ saying it was okay for him to propose to her if I ordered the drinks in his place. No need another text. Cancel. I think I've put it in the wrong place, so let's do that. So yeah, we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the situation here, aren't we? Show text. This is an interesting conundrum you have presented to us. I can't possibly make a ruling on my own. I will have to consult the High Council. Bum face, then say. It's no problem. I can wait. Show text. No, not him. Oh, for goodness sake, show text. Don't want a king. I want her. You'll be waiting a while, I think. The High Council can't meet until we finish development of the guild bar. It got original Quantum Leap Blu-ray box set is over £110 now. Good grief, just buy the individual seasons. There's only 5. I got them for like £2.50 each back in the day. I'm pretty sure CEX still has. In fact, I'll look it up. I'm pretty sure CEX has them for fairly cheap, dude. In fact, let's do that now. Come on. There we are. Chrome. Right. WeBuy.com. Where will you release this game once it's finished? On itch.io. I'll make a page for it. There's a demo already available. If you go to gamehammer.co.uk, there is a demo. Right. Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap seasons 1 to 5, 32 quid. Season 1 is 2 quid. Season 5 is 8 quid. So you can get the lot. Oh, 10 quid if you want second-hand copy of the new version. There you go. Not. What the hell is that? DVD movies Quantum Leap. Christopher Judge, from Stargate. What is this? Sci-fi drama. An architect's struggling to maintain his sanity as he jumps through alternative realities. Oh, okay. Bit weird. And I'm going to release it for $19.99 on Codemasters. Oh my goodness. EA owns Codemasters now. I'm not going with them. GameHammer.co.uk. Here's where you can get the thingamajig. This is my place. So, new game demo. It's been a while since we did the demo of the thing, is it? Huh. I was sure I'd made it available. That's a bit weird. I was sure I'd made it available, but apparently I have not. Huh. Okay, well, it'll be available at some point. I thought I had. Kind of shows I hadn't. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, let's do this. So, you'll be waiting a while, I think. The High Council can't meet until we finish redevelopment of the Guild Bar. Show text. The Guild Bar. Yes. It's our ceremonial meeting place and training area for new recruits. Unfortunately, there were some nasty floods lately, combined with the cumulative effect. Let's do a batch entry on this one. With the cumulative effect of too many good nights out, which had worn down the floor beams. The whole bar collapsed. And turned into a temporary boat. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Then Bumface is going to jump in and say something. So how long are you expecting it to take to rebuild? And then we'll add in an extra bit just as a bit of an oddity, and also an extra bit of a fetch quest. People 4. Well, the main structure is already put back together. Our problem is the ceremonial standing stone in the center of the room is missing. We can't possibly hold a meeting of the High Council without it, because it's got our ceremonial holy cocktail recipe carved onto it. This is getting silly, but I kind of like it. Show text. Bum face. I think I see where this is going. Would I be right in thinking you will give me the writ I need if I just happen to go on an adventure for you to retrieve this? Oops, that's not what I needed to do. No. This is the problem with the slight delay. It's making it a little bit iffy at times, but I kind of like the higher resolution we're getting at the moment. For you to retrieve this ceremonial stone for free, of course, because apparently nobody ever pays me to do a day's work anymore. There we go. Oh, that would be ever so generous. Please do come back and let me know how you get on. It would be so nice to have the stone again. You finished your research. Excellent. Then Bumface is going to go, yes, I bet it would be. Yes, I bet it would be. So, here's a quick check, because it's a possibility that, given where I'm about to place this holy thing, that he may already have it. So, new. Let's do a conditional branch now. Conditional branch. Cancel, actually cancel all of that, cancel it all, because I've just realized that we need to do something else. Okay, do this. So, tools, database. Right, we need items. And here we are. A strange stone. This a large stone with some kind of recipe carved on it. Melody walked on the keyboards and somehow flipped the screen display and paused me. I am a bugger. Oh dear. Right, we need a relatively interesting looking stone now. That's a shield icon, isn't it? That one there. So what would work as a stone? That could work as a stone. Yeah, that'll work. That's a good stone icon. Actually, that one is even better because it'll be weird and round. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, this is a key item. And its price is a lot. Actually, no, its price is like £3. It's not consumer. You cannot eat the stone. There we go. So, okay. Right, now we've got that in there. So we're coming back to this. Edit this. Edit her. Come on. Yes, there we go. Edit. Right, we're going down to here. Where is the bit where we're on about? Okay. Right, before this, we need this bit. Right, new. Conditional branch. If we've already got that item, where is the one about the Enemies. Item. There it is. Item. Strange stone. No, not packet of crisps. A strange stone. Create an else branch. Okay. Now, if he doesn't have it, the conversation will end with him saying, "Yes, I bet it would be." And new. Show text. Do 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 do. Is this the stone by any chance? I'm going to move this over across again because that way it's not behind the text for us all. Right. Is this the stone by any chance? Show text. Do 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 do. And oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, that's it. Wherever did you find it? And then he's going to make up a story. Actually, I'm going to let the player decide whether he makes up a story or not. Show choices. Tell the truth. Make up a fantastic lie. If he tells the truth, oh, it was stuck at the bottom of a well in a village across the sea. I had to climb down on a rickety... I had to climb down on a threadbare rope to pull it out of a cracked pipe and restore water to the village. Batch entry. Everyone was really happy that I helped them and gave me a sandwich as payment, because apparently nobody values my time and effort these days. Right. Right, show text. Well, isn't that wonderful news? Well, isn't that... Wasn't that wonderful? I'll just go and put this back in the new guild bar. Then we can have our meeting and decide on your writ. Make up a fantastic lie instead. Let's make up a fantastic lie. I had to sail across a vast ocean, replete with aquatic beasts that all vied for my head. I lost count of the number of huge monsters we fought before my ship was wrecked. By a savage swing from an ancient hydra. Clinging to the wreckage, I thought I would die alone and adrift on the high seas, when on the horizon I spotted a desert island. I paddled there as fast as my depleting strength would allow, and finally, and although I thought many times that I would succumb to exhaustion and die beneath the waves before I reached the sandy shore, somehow I made it. There I discovered a tribe of minuscule pig men who took me captive and wanted to roast me alive in a ritual feast to their god, while I fought them off as best I could. I was still, of course, weakened from my journey to the island. They overcame me, and I woke to the smell of bacon. But it wasn't bacon, it was meat. They were trying to roast me alive in a shallow pit. It didn't work though, as I was quite soggy still from my swim. So I offered them what few rations I had left from my journey. It wasn't much from my point of view, but they were very small, so it looked like a feast from foreign lands to them. I became their new god. They were going to discard the old one when I noticed it was this weird rock with strange writing on it. So when the pigmen were all fast asleep after their feast, I nicked the rock and ran away. There we go. That's the stupidest thing I've done all day. Wow, that's quite a long. That's quite a long story he's just done there. Show text. Amazing. What an absolutely fantastic story. Hello Fiacra, how you doing? Amazing. What an absolutely fantastic story. To which their Bumface is now going to say, indeed. And then she's going to reply with the actual definition of fantastic. No, I mean it. It's fantastic. As in, it seems to be a flight of fantasy. Did any of that actually happen? And then Bumface will respond, as far as you can prove it did. Can prove me wrong. Yes. Well, despite that, the sacred stone is back with us. A deal is a deal. I'll summon the High Council and we'll discuss the terms of that writ you asked for. There we go. So we're doing all right with this. That's coming together quite well. That writ you asked for. So both of those now go to the same thing, which we haven't yet done. Now this is going to be an interesting thing because, yeah, we haven't done it yet. And it's going to, I'm going to take a break from that there and establish what we do next. Because she's got to then essentially walk off and go to somewhere else. But we don't have a somewhere else yet for her to go to, so let's do this. Add a new zone here. We don't need it to be big. Let's say about 10 by 10. And this is the guild bar. So we need the inside map set. And here we go. Okay. This is where it's going to get interesting because we've now got to make sure that this looks like a nice inside bar. So this is an interior wall. Let's, no, we don't need events. We need to actually be drawing this down. Okay, so this is the interior wall. Yeah. And there's going to be one way in. There's the side of the wall, so that's nice. And that's going to be how it can, everyone gets in. Then we need a flooring. We haven't got any floor yet, have we? No. There's a decent one here. That kind of works. Yeah, wooden floor, that'll do. There we are. So we've got a room now, and we need to work this out with the tables and stuff that we... Where's our tables? Here they are. So we need a long set of tables. Now we'll go back to individual stuff here. Let's put this down there. Nice table. Nice table. And then down here. No, that's not going to work. Do we have a table that goes vertically instead of horizontally? We do not. Oh, that's a very annoying oversight, RPG Maker. It's a shame we can't code one ourselves and just shove it in. Well, I suppose we could, but we haven't. Right, let's put the stuff on the walls while we're here, and we need books because they're going to need a lot of books for the guild to keep their resources and stuff. There we go. There we are. That will do. These stools will work nicely. So let's stick a few stools here and there. Can we walk over stools? I hope so, because we've got a few of them now. And where's our thing about books and stuff? Where is it? Don't know. But the standing stone will go in the middle. No, that looks terrible. The standing stone should go there. So we need to go back to our main thing. Find the wall. No, that's not the wall. That's the wall. And put the standing stone on the wall. There we go. Okay, and now we need books or something on the tables, because that will work out nicely for having all the information that we want sat on various tables. Does anyone know which app he is using? He's a she. My name is Zoe. Hi. And I'm a she. This is RPG Maker MV. It's really good, and if you can get hold of a copy, which I recommend waiting for the sales, it's always on sale every year, at least twice. So I would recommend waiting for sales. Then you can get it for about 15-20 quid. Otherwise it's £100. So definitely wait for the sales. It's a great piece of equipment for making games really simply, and I would absolutely recommend it. So actually, let's change some of these books. No, actually, just leave them as they are. Some paperwork. This is coming together quite nicely, actually. This paperwork looks good. And there, and finally there. There we go. Right, we've got some stuff now. So we've got a room that normally we would not be able to access. Hi Trains Kids, how you doing? Good to see you. So we need to be able to access this room essentially. So we're going to put a quick event creation there of a transfer, which takes us back to the main room. Barmaid's Guild, and that place there. Normally you wouldn't be able to get to it, but if you somehow manage to get past Angela, the head barmaid, then you'll be able to get in here. There it is. So there's the Barmaid's Guild. And then we'll do the same thing here. Quick event creation of a transfer. Yep. We're going through to Guild Bar. That room there. That space there. Okay. So now they transfer. So, just to test this and make sure it's all going to work, quick event creation, we're going to move our starting position. Set starting position for the player. Save the game. And now we're going in. RPG Maker. Quest for the Game Hammer. New game. We're going in. There we are. So if we wander over to here, there we are. So we're in. And we come back out and it all works. We have to leave the space to go back in. Right, let's go down here and down and down. You can walk across the stalls. Excellent. So we're not limited in where we can go. That is excellent. but we can't currently interact with that stone, which is the stone we need. So we're going to now change all of this. So, so how can we do that? How can we... Oh! I've done something wrong. Okay, let's do this. Guild bar. Go back to the guild bar and edit the day-to-day things, the scenery instead of the other stuff. So quickly change that. And now go back to events and new event. So this image, oh, for goodness sake, it's going to not do it, is it? There it is. Okay, where's my indoor stuff? Other? No. Tileset B? Ah! Tileset. We added tile sets so we could do all this weird funky stuff, didn't we? There it is, right. There's the stone. And okay. But this, it will only be there if... switch. It will only be there if this switch is on. Okay, this switch will be called Sacred Stone Restored. Okay, if the Sacred Stone is restored, then it's there. Its name is the Standing Stone. Barmaid Guild Standing Stone. Which is on the wall, but never mind, you know, these things happen. Right, trigger action button. Priority will be the same as characters, otherwise it won't work. Hit the like button. Thank you very much for saying that. Thank you. Right, show text. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Okay, this is the Sacred Standing Stone of the Barmaids Guild. They seem to not know what a standing stone actually is, however, as they've fastened it into the wall. It has a cocktail recipe carved on it. There we are. Okay. And that will only be there if thingamajig, you know, if the conditions are right. If it's not, then there'll be nothing there. And that's just how it is. Oh, it should be blank instead. So, save that, and that should not appear anymore. Play the game, and we'll see if this works. And it's not there. So, excellent. That's exactly what we want. So close that down. And now we've got a thing to add to the other scene where we're talking to this person. Edit that. So when we give her the stone back, we need to change the thingamajig. Oh my goodness, yes, that's it. Wherever did you find it? So we'll take the stone from our inventory at this point and set that marker. New. Right. Control switches, yes. That's one we want. Sacred Stone restored, okay. Turn that on, okay. Also, we need to remove it from our inventory. So, I think it's inventory's this one, isn't it? No. Where is the inventory? I thought maybe it is on number 3. Did it change the house? System settings, scene control. Party, change items. There. I'm looking for inventory and it's not inventory, it's changed items. Strange stone, decrease by 1. Okay, that's all we need to do. There we are. So that will then set that variable. But to test it, make sure it works, I'm going to add something here. Edit. Before we transfer, add in an extra thing. New, change, no, control switches. And that will be the Sacred Stone returned. Turn that on. Okay. And then we test it without having to go through the entire mission to make sure this works. We'll just do a quick test. Run the thing and see how it goes. New game. And it did not work. We do not have that there. That's interesting. That is very interesting. We should have had it work. Okay. So we set the switch. Yeah. Sacred Stone Restored is on when we touch that thing and then we transfer. So, why didn't that work? I'm going to put a thing here, new. And if we touch it, priority player touch, priority same as characters, show text. No, cancel. Wrong bit. Conditional branch. If that switch is on, okay, and it will show text, test. That's all we need. That's a quick check to make sure that the switch is on. Right, go in, save change to the game, yes. This is why we test everything as we're going along. This is why we do it, because things don't bloody work. New game. Test. The switch is on, but we're not seeing the thing up there. So, delete that. Edit this. If the switch is on, that is what it's looking for. Hang on, is it? Appears when the specified switch is on. So why isn't it on? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get why this isn't working. Hi Krista, how you doing? Right. Actor, party, game progression, character, raise event, no. How can I make sure this is there? Scene control. I don't get why this isn't working. It's very annoying. We can move the person and all sorts. But why can't we change this? Change state? Is that how this works? Change state. Is that the change state of the party? The actor. So this is the thing that we need here. Change profile? We can change the profile picture of the actor. It should just appear though. This is the problem. I don't know why it's not there. I really genuinely don't know why it's not there. This is annoying. Let's cancel this stuff, because it should be there. What if this one? What does this one do? Appears when specified switch is on. Appears when specified switch is on. Appears when variable is at a certain amount. I know that one because you can see it there. This is... I genuinely don't get it. Why this isn't working. Priority same as characters, trigger as action button. So everything works, it should be working. But for some reason it's not appearing. Now we've had this issue before. I understand we've had this issue before. I just don't get why it happens. Because... I just don't. Okay, let's go down to here. Right, we're going to go to Google. RPG Maker MV. Event does not appear when condition is met. NPC isn't showing up when I test. Okay. For the event to appear, you need to meet one of the conditions of the event. Yeah. So let's have a look at this. What's he got here for this picture? Self switch A is on. Control self switch A equals on. Yeah, that's not going to work, dude. You're asking it to only appear when you've already turned the control on, then you're using the event to turn the control on. That's not going to work. For the event to appear, you need to meet one of the conditions of the event. In the image you showed, the event cannot appear until the self switch is on, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's not going to help me, is it? Okay, go to that. That's not going to help. Event movement command not working. How to... Event switches are not working. Encountering an issue with setting up event switches. I'm assuming that I am overlooking something as I'm new to using the program and appear to be doing everything that in the book I am following suggests. I am just creating a simple event so that when I step on a button, a door appears, and then the door makes my character appear at a different point. However, when I move to step on said switch, nothing happens in the test. The event set, the switch is set to on. I have it set to fixed below player and activate on player touch. It doesn't give enough information. Let's have a look. Answered already in the event you sent. So this is RPG's Makers Forum. Okay. Right. Text spot is for getting the maker to run. Okay. There are lots of things where the event could go wrong, and you didn't tell us what you did to the settings. That's why we asked people for full screenshots. Yeah, of course. You said touch activated, but which touch? Player touch or event touch? Oh, I didn't know events could touch. That's interesting. So if an event can touch another event, that is going to be useful later on. Definitely useful later on, so I could have something set off something else. I like that. That's interesting. Do you have multiple pages? Highest page takes priority. So an empty higher page will disable your function on page 1. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Right. Okay. That is interesting. Higher event takes priority. So, let's do this. Let's just move this around. Okay, turn that off. And turn that off. So we have none. It's now set as none. Grab that. Cut. So to this switch. Sacred Stone has been restored. If that is turned on, then this should look like the thing that we need. And then put that into there. Priority is same as characters. Trigger on action button. Fixed. No movement. There we are. Okay. Right. So if that is same as... no higher priority, that will come up first, so check that first. Interesting. I thought number 1 would be the priority, but apparently the highest one is the priority, so let's try this. And there it is. It was all about priority. I was looking at the wrong thing first. This is the sacred standing stone of the Barmaids Guild. They seem to not know what a standing stone actually is, however, as they've fastened it to the wall. It has a cocktail recipe carved on it. There we go. So that's all it was. And that's why sometimes you have to just learn the quirks of a system rather than thinking things through too harshly. I thought priority started at 1. It doesn't. It starts at the top number and comes down. So it works backwards. Interesting way of doing things, but now that we know, that is useful. Okay, so we've got that going. And of course, yeah, we've now got a little thing there that is nice. Oh, we can't get out if she's there, by the way. Just as a word of warning, we will be stuck here if she decides to not move. You're just dealing with chaos. I dealt with chaos once. Never again. Didn't get much else done that day. Right, there we are. We have to wait for it to get out the bloody way to get out. There we go. And then we can leave the building and go on with our freaking lives. There we are. Right, okay. I've just realised all of these buildings have a sand outline around them. Even those ones. Huh, weird. Right. Guys, we've managed to get that done, but we haven't finished. We haven't finished off the Barmaids Guild at all. We've got a lot still to do. However, we are coming up on 2 hours, so what I'm thinking is we leave it there for today, and we'll come back to it next time because it's a lot still to do. But we're getting through. We're getting through the plot line, and that's the point. Move the player's starting location back to there just for the moment, so that we don't end up having to stand behind that woman. Right. We can also edit this to take out that quick line that we put in. Delete that. Okay. So now it will just be a transfer instead of anything else. Right. I'm going to leave it there for the night, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed what we've done. Like I say, it's taken a while. Whoa, now I'm on here twice. Whoa, that's weird. Oh. Oh dear, what am I like? Incorrigible, that's what I'm like. So there we are, that's better. So guys, I think we've got a good system here. It's working out quite nicely, I think. And I hope that you're having a good evening with it too. And we're going to continue doing... Actually, I can't even see the chat now, so you're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm on the screen twice because I need to be able to see the chat. So, what I'm thinking now is next time when we come to this, we can finish off the bit with dealing with the barmaid and the fact that we'll have different options of response depending on whether we're actually on that quest to find the writ to help the guy, or whether we're just wandering in before we've even got to that part. And we'll see how we go from there. That's next time. Next time, what I also want to do is actually start the part where we get the ship that gets us across the sea, because we haven't done that yet. Seriously, we have not done that at all yet. At the moment, we just roam around. And in fact, let's go to that. When we go to the sea, where is the sea? That's the butt on the bay, Terra Secundus. Yeah. We just get the boat and then sail around all over the place. Now, this down here is the one that we're going to have to go to, just down here where the mouse is. That's the village where we're going to find the standing stone. That's where the well is. So we haven't even got that yet. So we have to go to that location to then go back to there to give it to them, unless we've already found it on our way to the other place. But again, that's all for next time. We've got to deal with the shipbuilder here. He's going to have a quest for us, and it's going to be a fairly simple quest. His wood store is full of horses, and they're eating all of his wood, because this is a frickin' fantasy game, so we're going to make it fantastical, absolutely fantastical. So he needs help with the horses, and if we clear the horses out of his woodshed, he will help us by giving us a boat, and that's how we're going to get across the sea. And the only reason I'm doing that is because after we kick the arse of Iron Horse, the Lord of Horses, in the pub quest earlier on, we're going to need him to be doing something else, so we can basically say, "Oh, not you again," and all of that, provided we've already met. So that's the daftness that is going to beset our characters next time. But for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you've had a great evening. It's a bit of an odd one, but that is kind of what we're going for with this game. We're looking for oddness in all the right places, and I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. But that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd normally go a bit longer, but, you know, these things are... It's a drain on you. It's a mentally taxing drain when you're trying to work stuff out. But I'm glad we got the priorities sorted, because that is going to be useful for later. And also the fact that events can touch other events in the same way like a player would walk over a trapdoor. It's a touch event and he would set the trapdoor off. Events can touch other events and set them off, which means we can do all kinds of weird interactions. And that's got to be worth something, hasn't it? Definitely. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have enjoyed it. But until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk Robinson. You've been watching GameHammer Live Game Coding. Have a great evening, and bye for now. Bye!